It's really nice out, y'all. It's not too hot. The breeze is not too cool. The birds are not fighting so far. You can see I chopped off the cucumber vines, the overgrown cucumber vines, and I took it all the way up to, woo! Okay, see, I don't like these little cotton things that are flying. They freak me out. And I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. So they're gonna have me out here looking a plumb fool fighting air because I think the little cotton doohickeys are coming to get me. But anyway, the bees are working, so I haven't messed with hand pollinating. See, that's the downfall about this. You know, to be fair, when the bees work, you can't really see them. They stay in the depths of the flower. So you don't there are about 4 of them right now working. And you can see maybe one every now and then. There are tons of flowers. Look at the red okra. They're looking like the trees they know they can be now. Be great, red okra, be great. Here are my 3 callaloo. I like that these haven't tried to make new seed heads. These don't get full sun, but the other ones do. I have these 2 snow peas. Did plant a couple more in there. Hopefully the cucumbers aren't stealing all the nutrients, but I'm good either way. It found my collard. That hoe found my collard. In the middle of all that callaloo, it found my collard. So back here are my 2 citrus, Cutie's mandarin tree, which might be able to use another pruning, as does the Meyer lemon. So bushy. An aerial view of my huge patio tomatoes. This is a big one, this was a smaller one. Under profile. There. Little one. The tomatoes have also started on my red currant. I have a roller coaster car coming along there. I hope they're gonna be delicious. I should probably actually start another patio tomato for later in the season. Yeah, I think I'll start another patio tomato. Oh, I got another roller coaster happening. So we get to see if those tomatoes will be any smaller. I don't know if they're burnt and parched or what, but all of these red vein sorrel they're not dead, but I would presume they are burned. I haven't really been watering this pot too tough because I had planned to throw everything away. So I'm gonna throw all this soil and everything away and start over. Here's beautiful red vein sorrel the way it's supposed to be done. Here's my apple mints. Prune these orange bell and red bell. I want to encourage a little bit of vertical growth. You know, obviously I topped them off because I didn't want them to get too tall, but at the same time I want them to have a little height. Lemon verbena are these little plants that come up in all of my pots and all over the ground. I think they're seeds that the bird carries, but I don't know what plant it is. My collard, the cabbage moths really want a piece of it, but my other callaloo, my other planter with callaloo. See, I topped this one off here, and one of the side branches went to seed instead. Same thing happened here. So I don't know if it'll be helpful one way or another to try and top off the plants or cut the seed heads when they get started. Here's my callaloo. They claim that you can harvest off the same plants for somebody said once they harvest off their same 10 plants for 10 days in a row. Unless we have the perfect amount of rain every day, I don't really see that happening. But I do think I'm gonna go through and cut off these seed heads from this center plant because they're all coming from that big giant tree of a center plant. So I think I'm gonna cut all those seed heads off. But to be fair, The only reason it's not producing like that for me might be because I might have too many planted in there. I have 2, 4, 6, 7 in there. So I'm gonna cut these seed heads off of these side branches and see if that'll encourage the leaves to get bigger. Just because I'm curious. I'll top these off and the side branches headed up. This pineapple sage is just living the life. Yeah, I'm gonna cut those off. I wanted to make me some green juice with my perpetual spinach, but I didn't make it because I ran out of Honeycrisp apples. Those flies doing it on my perpetual spinach. My perpetual spinach ain't no hotel. Man, flies do it everywhere, even in midair. I guess if you're nasty enough to love poop, then why wouldn't you do it everywhere? They're still doing it. I hope I'm getting them. Yeah, y'all. Oh, there they go. That whole time I didn't have them. Get a room. Who they kissing? They really think that's their honeymoon getaway. They really think that. What are these speckles? What are these brown speckles right here? What kind of damage is that? I don't know what kind of damage that is. Why do these things look burnt up? What is going on? Why are they struggling to have large leaves? What the entire hell with my garden? Oh my God, they're destroying my Fusella. If I get to taste anything at all, it might be that leaf there. But let me go kill them real quick. They're leaving my collards alone though, because they're so busy with the Fusella. These little things aren't doing much of anything. I'm gonna cut off the side branches and see if that helps anything. My cucumber is climbing properly now, and I see a lot of cucumbers happening. I'm gonna come out here and thin these out. Maybe that's the deal. I'm gonna thin them out, and then I'm going to trim the bottom branches, and I'm gonna top off these heads. See if I can get away with not watering. I knew better than to plant all those damn cucumbers. Now I want to pull half of them, but I don't have the guts. You know how I roll. Okay, let me get to work. Oh, and I don't know if it's the callaloo or if this is just one of those years, but I've been seeing quite a few ladybugs. So it is currently my theory that callaloo also attract ladybugs. So shout out to callaloo for that as well, among so many other things, like being super delicious.